no curtain call, I bet you knew that. How the you figure that?
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Miami Marlins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, it might be a launch angle home run heavy sport these days, but we've got one of the very best bat-to-ball contact hitters featured right here today.
Boog, I love the fact that he never gets too big with his swing and flies open, tries to launch the ball. He stays very compact. He's looking at getting the barrel to the baseball, doesn't care which part of the ballpark that he hits it to. And I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty out there on the mound. He looks extremely comfortable from either side.
So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Edward Cabrera.
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
The 1-0. And that skips into dirt. And a strike in there.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cabrera keeping an eye on him. And here is number 47. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The pitch. Runner on the move. And a weak ground ball to the left side. In time to Arroyo. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike. Lewis over at second, 1 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's towards center. Right there is Laureano. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton. Second in the AL in home runs. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
That's out.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Now all even up. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Jorge Polanco up next. Right side, hard hit. He handles it himself, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding one, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Bailey Over.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Bottom of the first. And now it's going to be Brian De La Cruz. Here comes the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman,
Luis Ariz stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Whips it to Kirilloff. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jesus.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. Miami down in order. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Cabrera back to work. On the ground, and he grabs it in foul ground.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Cabrera, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. No score here in the second. And now 2-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. And that is the third out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. Here's Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder,
And a pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Here's a 1-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Swings through that. And that's in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 down.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Here's Christian Arroyo. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Kirilloff takes it himself, and the inning is over. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Now Correa up to hit.
the third base.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's the 0-1. Ball
Nope,
one
that's a
there.
ball. 1-1.
And misses inside. Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Got him. One away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's Royce Lewis. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one misses. 1-0. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Correa, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike. 3-1.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
The 3-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. De La Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
You go ahead and count 3-1. I think as a leadoff man that's got the ability to change the game with your speed, you want to really, really lock in on your pitch in that 3-1 count. And he hit a borderline pitch there. That's just adjustments you want to see a kid make. He didn't make it in that at bat.
Number 47 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits.
Oh, that's good.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. 1 left for Minnesota. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third. Now here is number 73. The pitch. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Nick Fortes.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Nick Fortes. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Bounce to third. Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Good eye right there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. That one drifts inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got it by him for the K. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one is inside. Righty delivers. He goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Polanco in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
That one missed. The The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jeffers in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Just off the inside edge.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And the righty deals.
3-0.
Max Kepler waiting for a turn at the plate. At the belt and fires. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go ahead run on base. Max Kepler at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins strand a pair, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Ober back to work. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now it's even up. The Y to kick the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's too high.
2-2 count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Drops into the glove. 1 down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
To the right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. First time up was a pop out. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And a count 1-2. The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. Gallo sprinting for this one. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Miami down in order. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
The general better fall back, put your hands up. It's a new sheriff.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. And the right-hander back to work. And ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Steven Okert up and loosening in the pen. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
1-2 now. This one in the air right field. De La Cruz sizing this one up. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one down.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
They say you win.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Two and 2. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty interesting pitch sequence in that at bat. Instead of attacking with the fastball early in the count to get ahead, it was all off speed until the very last pitch to put him away. And pretty impressive to have the fastball command right when you need it. Just kind of kept it in his pocket until he wanted to blow him away.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Royce Lewis. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, number 47. Tried to check his swing, appeal to 3rd, and yes, he did. He went around. The 0-1. Good eye right there.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And a base hit on the line. Coming home. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. Two outs. And a swing and a miss there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Throw over to first, and he's back in on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back again. The 1-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Throw to first, back standing. He's in there safely. Struck him out looking. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Ramon Laureano.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. And the pitch.
All 2. 2-1.
Just missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Popped up. Lewis under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike one. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Up next for the Marlins.
And now here is Christian Arroyo. He's 0 for 1.
Arroyo.
And that's in there for strike one. The Marlins still looking for their first hit in this one. Good eye in that spot.
Ball went out.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
On the ground right side. Has some trouble with it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 1-0. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jorge Lopez. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Byron Buxton now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lopez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Miami's bullpen with some action. A.J. Puck getting ready to go. The pitch.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
And the right-hander deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. And there's a ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's a 2-2. The punch out there, and now one away. Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
Buxton, the runner at second with 1 away. Next one misses. 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Buxton flying around third. Not in time. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense.
1 gone, runner at first. Max Kepler, the next twin up to hit. And takes low for ball 1. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now, and he was born in Germany. There's a strike. The 1-2 stays alive. The 1-2 swung on, belted. That's back. That one is gone. Max Kepler knocks one out. His first homer of the year. It's 4-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Steven Okert. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. Just missed. Okert, a 6'2 southpaw, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. The lefty, the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a 1-2 again. And he chases that one. Now 2 out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Gallo up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The pitch. And he takes a strike. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
We all have different visions of a future. What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, number 73. And a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Another 1-2. Checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. That one inside. And the count is filled up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Now batting.
And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. That one's in there, 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swing and a pop-up. Lewis on his way over. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the shortstop, Royce Lewis. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Okert back to work. Just
Nope, that's the
missed.
ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. The next offering misses. And now 3-1.
1 strike.
There's a strike.
Helpful.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Edward.
And now, number 47.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And the slider catches the zone.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss
No ball.
as he was out front that time. And that's outside.
2 strike.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex Kirilov.
2 outs, base is empty. Alex Kirilov, the next twin up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead 4-0.
For the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The wind and the pitch. And there's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kirilov sizes this one up, makes the grab, 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, no swing. The wind of the pitch.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, it got him.
That ball hit him.
And what a way to lose his bid at the perfect game.
That goes to show you just how hard it is to throw a perfect game. I mean, one lapse in concentration, one loose pitch, and the chance is gone in an instant. Now we'll see if it affects him as he continues to chase this no-hitter.
Sanchez in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The pitch. Grounder might be two. To second, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. 7 no-hit innings in the books. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Marlins nothing. New pitcher for the Marlins, Gregory Santos.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Byron Buxton digs in now, 1 for 3. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And another ball.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first. So up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. First pitch just misses. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Buxton leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Pickoff move to first. Buxton back in there. The pitch.
2 balls.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. The other way. Slides for it. Falls in there. Buxton around second, headed for third. In to score from first, and the lead is up to 5. And he's got an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Max Kepler, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Strike on the inside corner. Runner on at third, one gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Carlos Correa. That's a laser base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 7-0, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, A.J. Puck. This is his third time out this year.
Number 35, A.J. Puck.
One out, runner at second. And next for Minnesota, Joey Gallo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Next pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Man at second. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. The run comes in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Now
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Royce Lewis. Check swing, but it's put in play. Jumps, but it's off his glove. One at second.
Now batting, second baseman, Edward Julian.
Number 47, the next Twin up to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Tanner Scott getting loose out there. Lewis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 8 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, onto the bottom of the 8th, Laureano comes up to hit. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. And the right-hander back to work. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one is back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Christian Arroyo will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
And a pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. In the dirt. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand batter waits, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one for strike 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Giovanni Moran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Floro warming up as well. The 1-1. And a good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The count 2-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton moves under it, and that will end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. We go to the ninth, and now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The pitch. That's in there. 0-1. Puck. A tall lefty, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. At the belt and fires. There's a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Polanco in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers. No.
And welcome back. Last chance for the home team. And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
0-1. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Now here is Brian De La Cruz.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out towards left center. Gallo sprinting for this one. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Bailey Ober is done, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. New pitcher on now, Giovanni Moran. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Giovanni Moran.
So, man aboard, stepping in, Luis Arias. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's to third. Slings it across. One out, bottom of the ninth.
The left fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike. Runner leads away at second. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. Kirilloff. He'll do it himself, and they're down to their last out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Marlins down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game.